guys to this channel. Ow! So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna be vlogging.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So I know I look a little dead or whatever, but it's because I'm on my lady days and I really do not feel like getting ready. So I'm not. And I started yesterday and it feels not good. Okay, so as you guys can see by the title, today we're gonna be doing a story time of how I got left in elementary school all by myself. And what I mean by that is I literally got left there. Like I literally didn't get picked up. And it was like 5 and I did not get picked up. That's what I mean. I'm sorry for not posting, but I just do not know what to post. Like I don't want, as I said in my last video, I don't want to post like boring content for you guys because like what if no one watches, you know what I mean? But I shouldn't care, but like still, like I want to post something interesting. So I'm gonna make this story time as interesting as I can. Sounds wrong, but yeah. Okay, so while I do the story time, I'm gonna be cutting watermelon. Attempting because I suck at cutting watermelon. I can't, like I don't know how. Okay, so hold on, guys. Let me fix this. So I think you guys can see there. Okay, so this took place back in elementary. So right now I am an upcoming sophomore. I am an upcoming sophomore. So this took place maybe like in 3rd grade. I'm sure it's in third grade, but I honestly don't know. Like I'm not sure, but I feel like I am sure. But I don't know. I used to go to school. I don't even know how to cut this. Like this is such a weird shape. Like who? But I'm gonna try. Should I slice like this? I don't know, I'm gonna cry. Let's just, or what about if I flip it around? I'm gonna cut like this. Okay, yeah, perfect. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I was in, oh, it's so hard. I'm pretty sure this was in 3rd grade. And I'm not up for this, guys. My stomach hurts. Que dijeron. Okay, so pretty sure I was in 3rd grade, guys, and so I went to school with my cousin, which he was probably like if I was a 3rd grader, then he was like a 5th grader, and we would get picked up by his brother and by one of our cousins. So since my parents would work, I would stay with my grandma's house after school. And my little brother didn't go to school yet. I'm pretty sure he didn't go to school yet. So yeah. And then so we would get picked up at the same time, and they would come in bikes. So it would be like, and we usually would be like some of the last ones, but yet there were still students there. So it would never be like, oh, we're last, because we were never like that. It goes usually like, oh, I think we came out at 3. I think 3, not sure, but maybe. So we wouldn't ever be the last ones, but we would be sort of the last ones, if you guys get what I mean. So since they would come in bikes, I would go in the very front, and then, or if not, we would walk home. So my cousin's name's David, so we would sometimes walk home, and that time we went on the bikes. So they came to pick us up, and get this, sometimes they didn't know what time we were gonna come out because David had tutorials, so they weren't sure what time we were gonna come out. But I remember that day he did not have tutorials, and I was waiting there, but I thought he did have tutorials because they were taking super long to come for me. And it was like, ya no había nadie, and like they weren't coming. Like I didn't know what was happening, because I was like, maybe they forgot, but about both of us. But David hadn't, like, let's say there were tutorials, he would tell me to go to his classroom and I would wait there for him. And like nada de eso, like no había venido por mí, ni él ni mis otros primos. So I was like, what's going on? Oh, and he's my tío, but I call him my primo because he's like my primo. Like no había venido por mí, so I was like, what's going on? Like I was scared, like I felt like I was gonna cry because it was already like about to be 5 and I was still there in school all by myself. So my teacher told me to go to the front office and she told me to wait there. So I think she was gonna call my mom, but she didn't end up, because didn't end up calling her because they realized that I wasn't there with them. So they came back for me and like they were laughing, and I was so mad because and I was like mad and confused, like why did they come for me so late? Like did he have tutorial? Did he not? You know what I mean? And so they came back for me, and then we were walking home. But get this, the school was like a few blocks away from home, so it wasn't like that far. But yet, since we were in elementary, they didn't let us walk by ourselves because we were little kids. So I low-key felt like they forgot about me, but I didn't know because that had never happened to me. I was never forgotten at school before. And that day, like after they came for me, we were walking and they were telling me, they're like, we forgot about you. Like, and they were all laughing, and I was so mad because how does that even happen? How do they forget about me, knowing that they only had one job to go for me? You know what I mean? And so they did, and they were like, it's because we went for David, but we forgot that you were there too. So I was like, bruh, how does that even happen? So I just got it out over my shirt, my dad's shirt. Yeah. So what they told me, they went back for me to school, and they're like, we were already getting home, and we realized that you weren't with us. Like, how does that even happen? And then they told me that they went for David. And then, at the end, they're like, where's Alice? Like, how does that even happen? And so good, guys. So that's a story time of how they forgot about me in school. And I was so scared. I said, literally come out at 3, and I was like, almost gonna be 5. Like, how does that even happen? But I didn't even know. But I felt like if I were to walk home, I feel like I wouldn't have gotten lost because it was so close. But imagine like they would have robbed me. Like, I can just imagine.
Does it taste like onion?
I don't know why. But I think I can do 2 story times in one video because I don't want the video to be short. So that's the time they lost me. But I think it's karma because I lost my brother too.
What?
I just
Just read some of my dad's papers.
which is exactly like I was saying. It's not taking off. Okay. So so that was when they lost me. They literally forgot about me in school. And I once lost my little brother in HEB too. You're probably questioning yourself, how did that even happen? Well, I kid you not, it does happen. And it was low-key my fault. Because me and my little brother were arguing. Get this. He was, this was probably when he was like around 9, 10. And I was probably like I was probably like 11. No, if he was 9, I was probably like 12. Probably, most likely. And I lost him. I literally lost him in HEB. And that's the first thing my mom told me not to. Like, I feel like that's such a little girl's how can I say it? Like, biggest fear to get lost. Because I know that was mine too. And okay, so we were in HEB. I don't even know what we were buying, but I know a holiday was around the corner because we were in like the diaper stuff, but that HEB that we went to was not our local HEB at that time. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure it wasn't because a little hard. But we went to it because I think we're just close to there. I don't know. But we were in like the diaper stuff and the baby stuff next to it was like the holiday stuff. Like when they have like specials, like for Christmas, they usually put out mugs, like Christmas chocolate stuff like that. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure you guys know what I mean. But we're gonna move this aside. Hopefully I don't spill everything because if not I'm gonna get in so much trouble. Alright, so I was gonna use these cups, but I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I do not know. Okay, so we were there and me and my brother were arguing. I mean, it's just how brother and sister sibling love works. If you and your sibling don't argue, then you guys ain't siblings. So we were there, and I feel like that was the first thing my mom told me, not to lose my little brother, cause like, who does that, right? It didn't fit. So then, since we were arguing, I was like, no, don't come with me. And then I would do this thing where I would run away to see if he would catch up. But that wasn't a deal. He didn't end up catching up, I guess. So then I don't know where he wanted to go. I'm pretty sure he wanted to go to the toys. And we were like, in this, in the holiday stuff, and then we were running around, and this little girl, we found this little girl and she was lost. So me trying to help her out because, well, if I was in her shoes, I would have been so hurt too, like getting lost. And she looked like she was at least like 5 or something. I don't know, probably like 6. And yeah, I basically lost my brother because I was trying to help someone else. So, so then when I told my mom and my tia, because we were with my cousins, when I told them that we found a lost girl, they were like, "And where's your brother?" And I had no clue where he was, so I was like, "I don't know." And then she's like, "Look for him." And then we were looking for him, but we couldn't find him. So then that's why I started panicking. I was like, "Oh no!" Like, imagine he got robbed, like, and living like this whole time, knowing that it was my fault, like. So, we did end up finding him. They called in the front thing. They called the thing and the whole HB thing, saying that they were looking for my mom. And I think he didn't know my mom's name or like that. Something was funny about him, but I don't remember. But yeah, I lost my little brother at HB. As bad as it sounds, I did. It was so big. Just wait for later. My stomach's gonna hurt super bad. Hi, Luna. But it's so crazy, right? Like just imagine what could have happened. I'm super bad at explaining, but I hope you guys got the point of it. Like what I meant. They're so good, guys. Get up and go make some. And you guys probably think I'm so weird because I use this little stuff. But this stuff right here isn't tahini. It's like this powder stuff. Like, it's not powder, but it's like a tahini type of thing. But it has bigger stuff, and it gets stuck on my braces. So that's why I don't like it, like just pouring it like that, because then I'm gonna have big chunks on my braces, and we really don't want that. But even when I use tahini, I try and do it because if not, I just get stuck, and we don't want that. But I think that's the end of the video. That's why, guys, do not be fighting with your siblings. Take care of him. And
If you go to school and you walk home, be careful.
because but I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.